Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCF Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot he would have been had he left it in the end zone. Looking for some space. It's Simon.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking for the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Simon. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Chippewas pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Central Michigan, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They're going to run it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Worthy. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show that.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. So the PI call, defending the fade in the end zone, will move the ball closer now for the offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Simon. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Chippewas are in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Chippewas.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after is good.
UCF 0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Now good field position to start the drive. the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back's got it again. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Hand off to the back. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. To throw, it's Worthy. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
No, kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the run, it's Clark. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Worthy. Hit as he released it. Oh, that one's picked off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st down, it's play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the 40. Tackle, but 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Watch some time, now lets it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Chippewas come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Chippewas come to the line with 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Central Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On first and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He finds some space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Grabbed by the receiver. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The pass is caught, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it can get really ugly by the fourth.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Chippewas. He couldn't stop him there.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
UCF 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Chippewas will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Come on, set. You got 2. You got 2. Set up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
22, 1, ready.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Knights lining up here on first and 10. Looking for a receiver. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll use the ground game here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Knights trying to cash in here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the score remains very lopsided.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Simon. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Critical third down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Harper. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Chippewas with 1st and 10 here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Moves.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And the Chippewas will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UCF 0.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's a draw to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Checks this down to the running back. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
The Knights getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Here's the second down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. QB breaking away. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Chippewas.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Central Michigan 42, UCF 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. UCF offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Toss play to the outside. Breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up.
Set, ready. Okay, ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass is caught. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Ready, ready. Kill, kill, kill.
And he'll set up to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They can't stop him. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the set. Cricket.
Grinding away on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Check, check. Jackrabbit.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fighting him off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
The Chippewas will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. so the UCF offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Hands off to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up. There's the handoff. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Knights begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Let's go. Okay, break.
And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They